In 2001, brilliant software developers got together and produced the groundbreaking Agile Manifesto. They intended to streamline the software development process by eliminating inefficient practices like heavy documentation, excessive meetings, and rigid adherence to process. Sounds heavenly, right? Now we're immersed in agile development methods. But if you think agility is just a buzzword, think again. A recent survey of organizations just like yours revealed that 90% of individual contributors and 95% of managers said that agility is more important than ever. And 97% of leaders agree that developing emotional intelligence is crucial to building an agile workplace. I'm Amy Pearl from Work Ignited, and in this product review, I'm going to show you how Everything DISC Agile EQ can help your team develop the mindset necessary to thrive in an agile world. Why is this new mindset important? Well, let's think about 4 Agile values. First, individuals and interactions take precedence over processes and tools. Second, working on solutions is more important than writing documentation. The third value is that collaboration rules over negotiation. And fourth, being responsive to change rather than following a plan. What's embedded in these values? The principles of understanding and valuing other people so that you can adapt to work together effectively. Sound familiar? For years, we've been referring to these beliefs as emotional intelligence. Simply put, emotional intelligence is how well you know yourself, how well you understand others, and how you use that information to build good relationships. Throw in a dose of flexibility, and you have Agile EQ, a profile brought to you by Everything DISC. Everything DISC Agile EQ is a personalized learning experience. The 26-page profile starts with a quick overview of DISC in case you need to get some newbies up to speed. But if your learners are already familiar with DISC, you can jump right in to helping them understand 8 Agile EQ mindsets. Let's take a look. Being self-assured is confidently speaking up and taking charge of any situation. But sometimes you might need to temper that with being receptive, asking others for ideas, and setting aside your own preferences. In some situations, it's important to be dynamic, initiating action, influencing others, and projecting a strong social presence. While in other situations, it's important to be composed and to moderate your responses, even if others are stressed out. For some people, it's easy to be outgoing. They naturally build relationships and express their emotions in unfiltered ways. But it might be difficult for them to be objective, separating the facts from their emotions and keeping discussions focused on logic. Finally, some people are just naturally empathizing and compassionate, being supportive when others are struggling. That's the toughest one for me. It's much more natural for me to be resolute, especially in the face of opposition. I'll point out the problems and push through the resistance to create a solution. Not always my best feature, but sometimes it's the mindset that's necessary for the situation. So which of the 8 mindsets comes most naturally to you? Let me know in the comments section below. The Everything DISC Agile EQ profile is divided into 4 parts. Whether you're using the profile with an entire class or in a one-on-one coaching session, your participants will first explore each of the mindsets, their benefits, and how they can be useful in real-world applications. In part 2, they'll explore which mindsets come naturally to them and which are most outside of their comfort zones. This is where the agility piece comes in. Knowing that each mindset can be important, especially when working with diverse teams, the Agile EQ profile helps learners recognize agile opportunities. For example, a coworker is passionately pitching an idea, and they seem to be pretty excited about it. You don't think it's a terrible idea, just not a very good one. If you were being completely honest about it, you'd reject it flat out. But you know they'd be crushed. You have 2 options. You can support the idea, making your teammate happy but enabling a poor outcome, or you can set aside your fears and tactfully explain your real opinion using the objectivity mindset. The final section of the profile provides countless suggestions for action. Whether your learner is a beginner, at the intermediate level, or just looking to refine and polish, you'll get dozens of suggestions for stretching to use the other mindsets. As the trainer, coach, or manager, you're an essential part of making this process work. That's why Everything DISC Agile EQ comes with a fully scripted half-day training session full of group exercises and contemporary engaging videos. I love these videos because they're real. They show true-to-life wrong way scenarios, and the right way scenarios aren't perfect and corny. The characters stumble a bit when they use the new mindsets, helping to reinforce the importance of just getting started and not being afraid to try. There's even 16 mindset practice exercises you can use with groups or in your one-on-one coaching sessions. Using alternative mindsets is tough, but the goal is simple. Just insert some thinking before you respond in order to choose the right mindset to collaborate more effectively, especially in new or uncomfortable situations. So far, everyone I've shown this to loves it, and that's not surprising. The beta testing was so overwhelmingly positive, the Everything DISC team launched the product ahead of schedule. Let's face it, the more volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous our workplaces become, the more critical a truly agile workforce is to success. Agility is about change. Perhaps we need to start by changing ourselves. I've posted some additional information about the EQ mindsets, as well as a sample report below. And if you'd like to try the Everything DISC Agile profile for yourself or see a demo of the facilitation materials, schedule a discussion with me at our website, www.workignited.com. Let's build more agile workplaces together. I'm Amy Pearl from Work Ignited. Thank you for joining me.